Bees pollinate our flowers and crops, and that's good because pollination is just grabbing the seeds from one plant and spreading it everywhere, which makes more of the plant and therefore gives more food or flowers. And they also sometimes feed the pollen to their larvae. Bees also take the nectar of plants to consume for energy. Now, you're probably wondering, but how do they make the honey? Oh, you weren't thinking that? Oh, come on, not again. House bees, which is a domesticated bee, take the nectar inside the colony and pack it away in a hexagon-shaped beeswax honey cells. Then they turn the nectar into honey by drying it out using a warm breeze made with their wings flapping. Once the honey is dried out, they put a lid over the honey cell using fresh beeswax, kind of like a little tiny honey jar. Oh, look at these, so cute. By saving the bees, we can improve pollination, which in turn improves crop and flower growth. According to the FAO, which is the Food and Agriculture Organization, bees and other pollinators affect 35% of global agricultural land, supporting the production of 87 of the leading food crops worldwide. What? That's well, so you know, that's a pretty Not only are wild pollinators facing risk from humans, but also from managed bees whose populations can become harmful to wild bees. In high numbers, they can push out wild bees, making it more difficult for wild plants to reproduce, transfer diseases, and even outcompete wild bees for resources. Along with bees, pollinators include hummingbirds, butterflies, moths, wasps, bats, ants, beetles, and rodents. Even lizards are thrown into the mix. But those are other animals that pollinate. How about something manual? Hand pollination is often done with a cotton swab or small brush, but can also be done by removing the petals from a male flower and brushing it against the stigmas of female flowers, or by simply shaking the flowers. Okay, the people aren't here. Okay, that's it. Bye. So what do you think about saving bees as they're going extinct? I think that it is a priority as a human to save these bees, as these bees have a very important role in the ecosystem. What can you do to help preserve the bees? I'm not very sure. I don't know. I could donate money? I don't know. What do you think about saving bees?
It's important. If we want to preserve and care about the world, they are small but make a big impact.
What can you do to preserve the bees?
I will create a garden with plenty of flowers so they can visit and pollinate.
That's a very good idea. A very good idea. Bees are going extinct. That's not very good. I mean, personally, I don't really like or care for bees. In fact, whenever I see one, I freeze and stand still in fear. I'm very paranoid about getting stung. But after finding out all this, oh my skedaddly dingle, I do not want them dead. And if you don't either, here's the things you can do. You can go plant a bee garden, go chemical-free for bees, provide trees for bees, create a bee bath, build homes for native bees, give beehives and native bee homes. My great-grandpa said one time, if the bee disappeared off the globe, the man will only have 4 years of life left. No more bees, no more pollination, no more plants, no more animals, no more man.